There's so much self-improvement advice out there for men, right? And you've heard it all before. Don't fap, meditate, take cold showers, blah, blah, blah. It's honestly getting kind of boring now, isn't it? But luckily, there are other habits out there that are way more powerful. So powerful, in fact, they almost feel illegal. And it's crazy that the self-improvement experts don't really mention them. Maybe it's because they don't know about them. Or maybe it's because they don't want you to know about them. But either way, here they are. Number 1, focus on the system, not the goal. So instead of focusing on the final destination like every other person does, focus on what you do every single day that will get you to that final goal. It's all about the daily process. And if you get the system right, you're going to be doing beneficial things every day, which means you can start making real progress almost instantly. This will also ensure that you enjoy the journey and end up with success that actually means something. And you know, this actually reminds me of when I was training for my first boxing fight, because at the time, all I thought about was the final destination, which was winning, raising my arm in the air and just hearing the crowd cheer my name. But the more that I obsessed over that moment, the more drained I felt, and I actually ended up losing that fight. It wasn't until I stopped focusing on winning and just focused on getting better every day that things actually started clicking. So when I fought for the second time, I just focused on grinding and improving my technique and showing up. So by the time I actually stepped into the ring, I already felt like a winner because of who I'd become. And guess what? I won that fight. But the real winner wasn't in the victory, okay? It was in how much I'd grown over the entire process. The second habit is prioritizing high impact tasks. Now this is what actually pushes you closer to your goal. A lot of people fall into the trap of doing small, easy tasks like checking emails or setting goals, thinking they're being productive, but actually they're not even moving the needle. So to figure out if something is genuinely worth your time, ask yourself, if this is the only thing I accomplish today, will I be satisfied with my day? And if the answer is yes, then that indeed is a high impact task. This is something that I picked up from Tim Ferriss in the 4-Hour Work Week, and it's been a real game changer for me. Number 3, get comfortable with the uncomfortable. And a great way to do this is through martial arts training, as this builds self-respect. And with self-respect comes self-confidence. And when you've got confidence, everything else falls into place. That being business, that being relationships, you name it. Believe you can, and you're more than halfway there.